Welcome to the crypto update from the Crypto Lab. My name is Alex, and I will try to present you what do I see currently developing in the crypto space. I see the couple of all around circumstances are growing definitely in the favor of cryptos. We have a Federal Reserve, which might start reducing rates. Inflation is going lower, and we also have a possibility that Trump is going to win elections, who was pretty much pro in crypto, and it's going to speak in the I think on 25th in the Nashville Bitcoin conference. So probably we should hear more about that conference and what actually the next possible administration in the US are planning to do with cryptos. One of the guides while we was posting this wave 4 lows, where the situation in cryptos a couple of weeks ago was pretty much dim, as it is always at some potential lows. I published this on my Twitter handle. This is actually the total crypto market cap less than top 10 cryptos, and I overlaid that with the Bitcoin. The reason I did that is a wave count on a Bitcoin, which especially here gets a little bit tricky. So the question was, are we going to push in Bitcoin and complete the wave 3, and then we go in a wave 4, or the wave 3 is already over, and this will be the potential 5-wave move that we are going to see developing in the wave 5 higher towards middle of potentially 2025. So I looked for guidelines in that respect, and the best chart to describe that was actually the total crypto market cap excluding top 10, and the chart was very clear. And as you can see here, from the lows at December 2022, we have a wave 1, a very nice pullback in a wave 2, very discernible 5 waves up in the wave 3, which reached almost 1618% Fibonacci projections levels here. And then we had a nice pullback in a wave 4. This is a weekly chart. And as you can see, we have tested 200 moving averages, moving average on weekly. And then also the RSI made an interesting lows. So the low was actually around this low in a wave 2, as you can see on the chart, which probably starts to build up for the same kind of a movement we are going to see developing here towards higher levels towards the wave 5. So some of the targets are around 505 billion. This is the crypto market cap, which means that here we might double in the next year or so. What is necessary also this to confirm, I will point out this is a very nice pullback contained in a parallel channel, pretty much resembling for the lovers of the Elliott wave, this a pullback in the wave 2. And we from the lows, if we go and see the daily chart, we do see potential 5-wave move development. So this is a daily chart. We are going to test on daily 200 moving averages soon. And what is important for this chart to continue moving further higher is that actually we see some type of a 5-wave move. For that, we can even go on a smaller time frame. So this is how this chart looks from lows. And for now, we are definitely developing a potential sequence which will have the initial 5-wave move, which is a very important confirmation towards the possibility this rally actually portrays something more sustainable, and then after a pullback from here or a touch higher, we might further continue and produce wave 3 further on the upside. So in my view, if we see the 5 waves up, the probability will be very big that this correction is done. And if we go on a total crypto market cap, so this is the all cryptos, including top 10, we are seeing pretty much the same picture, and we are seeing potentially 5 wave move up development here, which might actually be a confirmation that after a pullback we might continue on the upside. Of course, for now, I'm just observing, looking how this is developing. In my view, certainly this looks impulsive, because if we look on this time frame, which is the 4-hour, we have wave 1, 2, and we have a very nice subdivision in the wave 3 developing without any overlaps. So this is definitely tends to be a 5 wave move for now, and we will monitor very carefully where this wave 5 will finish and how the pullback will unfold, because there is a possibility we might turn pretty nicely higher afterwards. So the same picture is pretty much developing on a Bitcoin. So after this correction, which might be paired, so my question was, from the Elliott wave perspective, did we have a wave 2 here touching kind of a challenging this bottom, or I usually don't like to put these small wave ones. They don't make much sense, but sometimes on cryptos maybe they play out. Because in cryptos you might see all sorts of things, but anyhow, even in that case, if we have a small flat and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and some flat here in a wave 4 and 5, we definitely maybe tested here 1618. Whatever we put this wave to, either here or here, this 1618 obviously acts as a potential target, because this is the most common target for the wave 3's projection, of course. So I don't think in this instance it is much important where do we place this wave 2, because even if we place it here and we do such a small wave 2 in the wave 3, this correction in a wave 4 had a pretty much substance in itself, that it can be compared now with this wave 2 here. So usually you want to see this type of corrections to have some type of matching. So this was pretty sideways. This was a little bit more directional than this one, which kind of satisfied potentially guideline of alternation. Usually you want to see this more prominent. So if this was a complex, you want this to see more sharper, and it is to a degree, because it has a new low, and here you will not see a new low. So maybe we can agree, because of course it is subjective, that potentially wave 4 is done here, and we are also developing a 5 wave move here in a Bitcoin from these lows, which might actually mean that we are going to see the beginning sequence of the possible further movement on the upside for the Bitcoin up to, let's say, beginning of 2025. Depends around the speed. Of course, we have election in November. So we might go and start slowly, and then maybe this wave 2 will take some time more to develop, and then the wave 3 might start, but it might accelerate as we see the pools maybe going in the favor of Trump. Maybe on election we might see the buy the rumor, sell the news in a wave 4, and then afterwards, in the first couple of months of 2025, we might see these levels reached. So I have a couple of targets for Bitcoin, so I will not go into that. We are far from that point where I usually put them provisionary at 0.618, but these targets on the upside usually are correlated with all of these sequences here and the ratios we see. So there is a long time ahead of this that we can actually start to deal with the upside targets. So one of the also cryptos that is I think standing very good from that perspective is also Solana, which fell the least of the all cryptos. If we look the total crypto market cap, so potentially here we have the end of the green wave 3, green wave 4. Maybe I would like to see a little bit more of a pullback here so that we might see some type of a little bit more triangulation because the timing ratio will agree more. For the Solana and timing ratio, I mean where this potential triangle might finish. I would really like to see that. Of course, market doesn't ask me. We will see how this will transpire, but if we get this wavy, it will be almost ideal for the Solana, and we get the kind of a perfect sideways consolidation which will resemble and be equal with this complex correction. And there you go, the rule of alternation will be actually very satisfied here because you have either complex but very in the nature directional wave 2. You will have a sideways movement in the green wave 4, which is presented here as a potential triangle in Solana. Of course, that will need to be satisfied afterwards by the impulsive move going out of this consolidation correction and then continuation further on the upside. If in any case, this was just all of it to 0.618, so that also might happen in Solana, because if this is the low, then it means that this correction was smaller than this one. This is also very proper in the Elliott wave sense, and then this will develop with a 5-wave move crossing above this B wave, and actually then in that case I will have to eliminate this triangle, move this wave 4 here, and actually look for a 5-wave move, a pullback, and basically the same chart as I'm looking at in the Bitcoin. So I wanted to show you a couple of other things what I'm looking for our members. So if you want to join us, you can contact me on CryptoLabAlex at gmail.com. We have a very active Discord service for cryptos, and as you can see on my Twitter, we was pretty much following that. I was looking for a Bitcoin to go a little bit higher, but of course a little bit earlier, sorry. But we didn't get 5 waves up, and that's why we didn't took any positions. I somehow looked also this MACD, and we had one more push down, kind of crossing this 200 moving average, but now we are trading above it. So you have to always do a little bit of calibration, but for me it was pretty much clear that there is a big chance and probability that looking this crypto market cap of less than total biggest, that this will be most likely the lows of the wave 4. So what we are looking there, of course, is that we need to identify cryptos that are going to follow up. If we look the total crypto market cap, and let me go back there. So you already seen the picture, I don't have to do it. So what I'm doing now for our members is I'm trying from the all crypto categories here to identify the cryptos which will actually go the most in this total crypto market cap, excluding top 10, and I will give you just a preview. The one most likely is going to do that. We need a little bit more confirmation, but ICP I think looks pretty good. After this 5-wave move higher, we had most likely a flat corrective pullback, and now we do see a potential forming of the wave 1 and 2 where afterwards we might see some nice move on the upside on the ICP, and potentially we might see here even a quality from these guys, which will be a pretty substantial gain. So I already have a couple of them also, but if you would like to see that, of course, I would advise everybody to come and join the Crypto Lab, at least for next couple of months, which will be crucial for cryptos. Once you are in this area, you are going to be pretty much safe regarding your positions, but these areas are pretty tricky to get on them. So if you need help to be catching these wave twos and actually be and don't try to pinpoint that I can do for you guys, I invite you to join the Crypto Lab, and you will find the email also at the end of this video. So thank you guys for the attention, and I hope this video makes sense to you. Please subscribe. I would like to see the comments, and also join the Crypto Lab to help yourself and also to help us to sustain the service. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video or in the Crypto Lab. Bye bye.